Welcome, everybody. I hope you're having an awesome day. Thank you for joining the stream, hanging out. If this is your first time checking out the stream, I highly recommend you go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Also, turn notifications on. Oh, I actually gotta adjust this. I just realized. Give me a second. That's actually not too bad. I just gotta change this. Give me 1 second, chat. Um, I forgot to change the title on my YouTube, so let me change that real quick. Mm, you know what's funny is like when I set this up, I'm like, I know I'm forgetting something. I know I'm forgetting something, and then it ends up happening that I forget something. So there's only so much you can remember every time. I think that's fine. I think I'm okay with that. And then again, as I said before, I'm posting the stuff in Facebook. If you guys are from Facebook, please let me know because I this is the second time that I have streamed and let Facebook know. If you guys aren't aware, there is actually a Facebook group that you can actually join. Um, so it seems like it's pretty active. Um, so if you guys want to do that, you should. Let me see if I refresh this. Give me 1 second, chat. I'll get right back into you in a second. I just want see I gotta like I'm trying to get it to where everything is set up right when it goes, but um, it seems to be different. So I try and time all these and try and do as much as I can to where it posts all correctly, and sometimes it doesn't happen that way, chat. It just doesn't. Maybe I'll have somebody like sign into my like Facebook account and then like post it at the same time because posting in Facebook seems to take the longest. Whatever. It's showing up a different thumbnail. I don't know if that will show up different in there. You're learning. Cool thing. All right. Cool. 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 All right, chat. Scroll up here. What's up, Gotti? How are you? Joshua, what's up, man? Squeaky. You just rated me. Oh, sweet. Cool. Josh, send that to me in line, and I'll probably show that if you record it. Jessica Vincent, how are you? Keith, what's up, man? Phil, Michelle, how are you? Gretchen, uh, Crafts, what's up, man? Yeah, you made it, Alyssa. You're not fishing apparently. Mad, what's up? Michael from Ireland. Cool. I've never been to Ireland. Hit the Titan before you have to go. I don't know, Sonny. Maybe I will. JD, Gabby, what's up? Rage, Kevin, what's up, man? Not too much. Uh, yeah, no problem, Greg. No problem. Bad time, aka Adam. What's up, man? You watch my videos. That's cool, Jessica. I appreciate that. Yeah, you caught me live. What's up, Mike? New Atlantis. Yeah, so server. I went over them decently in the last stream, so I'll probably have to say this probably like 6 or 7 times on the stream, and I'm okay with saying that. But I went over that in as much detail as I want before I make the actual videos. So I'm close to making the Inari video, and you'll have the official grade on that. And then Mitsuko is going to take a little bit of time, but I went over that. Somebody used to go ahead and timestamp my videos, but I don't think that live stream got seen and timestamped. So, hint, hint. Speedy, what's up? Habrat, what's up, man? Okay, so please put Facebook group in description once video posts on YouTube. So I'm trying to catch it live so people can see it live, but maybe I can do that. What do you mean by that, Phil? Is it yeah, it is my personal account right now. Uh, Yeah, it's definitely not all 7DD. I mean, if you search for Empires and Puzzles Facebook group, you'll find it. So, um, yeah, yeah, Phoenix back at it. Oh, you may make a Facebook group for all of us and 17 members in Crystal Palace. I don't know. I don't know if I want to jump on the boat of running a Facebook group as well. You put 5 minutes for first legend? I don't know what that means, Crafts. Yes, this is live, Mr. Darkness. You lost your account? Message SG, man. What's up, Speedy? Oh, okay, hold on. For some reason that scrolled back up. Patrick, yeah, glad to see me. Cool, man. What's my thoughts on 4 stars? I like Guidieris. I'm not too big on Sumi. Uh, what's up, lady? How are you? Yeah, I was looking for Sonny Shark, though. Yeah, Sonny's around. I haven't personally tried Melina. I don't really have an opinion too much on the 3 stars. I haven't gotten around to really messing with them. What's up, Jim? Um, yeah, she's probably pretty good for events. I don't know right off the top of my head, to be honest. I'm so out of tune with 3 stars at the moment, to be honest with you. Um, so yeah. For instance, if you click on this video later on through youtube.com, in the video description, maybe you can list a link to the Facebook group. Okay. Yeah, I feel I don't know anybody in the Facebook groups. I probably wouldn't mind, I guess, advertising their Facebook groups. But yeah, I don't mind that. Mike Lynn, thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate that, man. Um, okay. Would I say Wilbur's best? Yeah, Wilbur's probably the best shared damage. Gear's up there though too. Currently in, yeah, so I've got 70D. Yeah, because I mean those are our links. So, oh, you saw me in global chat. Cool, thanks, Alex. Uh, looking fit. Thanks, Shire. Appreciate that, buddy. All right, couldn't find the app for Anchor Cove. So, what is the exact name? So, Anchor Cove, Mike, are you're in line? You're not online? Mike, you gotta send me a message online, buddy, and I'll get you added for sure, bro. Um, yeah. Hold on. Why is it sign into chat? So, Mike, yeah, add me online. It's X anchored X, or sorry, X anchor X is my line. So, and then I'll get you in. It's online, buddy. Yeah, if you could, Sonny, I appreciate if you could help out with that if you're around right now. Okay. All right, let me play a little bit for sure. And for you guys watching on replay, I'm sorry it takes a little bit of time to say hello to everybody when I first get on. Um, okay. All right. So progress. Zim Kitty's been getting a lot of my stuff. She's draining me dry. All right. Made quite a bit of progress on her. I've currently been throwing 2 stars and reds at her, and then I'm also working on Aniri right now too. So she's getting my other stuff. Okay. So the line app, it looks like a little green thing, is what it is. You still farming Anchor Cove? That's a good question, Jim. I still do go in it quite a bit, but to be honest with you, I've been trying to finish it. I've been trying to finish the new stages. So in my meantime, I've still been kind of messing around in Anchor Cove for sure. It's still home to me. I still have my private beach set up over there that I refuse to go into the ocean with. But yeah, notice I still hang out in Anchor Cove quite a bit. Um, so this has been kind of a goofy situation that I'm in right now. So I've got Hell and Kiana right now, that I've been battling back and forth on this. It stinks because her Hell's tile damage is quite high. I want to um, I want to ascend my Kiana, but I'm still waiting on Cage. So I think this is what I'm gonna go ahead and run on this Titan. And like I want to kind of go into description on this a little bit because I know actually you guys found it very quite useful last stream. I think a lot of people got a lot of input and stuff like that. So I will kind of try and delve a little bit deeper, especially when I don't have my daughter. I want to make these streams a little bit more informative, like less play and stuff like that. And then I don't mind kind of like messing around if you guys want to do like mess around. But I want to try and I guess like hone in on what I do for each stream. So I'll try and give a bit more information when she's not around. And then I know I just literally made that team without really explaining anything, so I want to get into that. Um, Against the Dark Lord, Habrat, did you see the video on how to beat any stage? I would probably recommend that. I believe you got to bring yellows in against him. I haven't done that much. Maybe I'll farm it this stream for you, buddy. I think people kind of struggle with that, so that probably garnishes a video all on its own. So yeah, maybe I'll do that. Um, yeah, you caught me live. Sure. Okay. All right. What do I think? You think raids and more raids are pure luck? Prove you wrong. I mean, last stream I went into that quite a bit. Definitely not just pure luck. Because I could give somebody like my same account and then they could like completely do a completely different raid setup than myself. What happened to Alvarak? I don't even know who Alvarak is. She's my day one, right, Gotti? I feel you, man. Don't turn your back on her. I might have to soon. If I send Kiana, I might have to put Kiana in that hell slot. So, all right. No, I don't have Albrecht. I don't have Albi, unfortunately. All right, so my setup here, just so you guys know, like this spot right here, this is either going to be for you guys either Tarlac or Wu, okay? Sometimes my Tarlac goes to the far left, but it really doesn't matter whether or not Tarlac is in the far left or the far right. You have to have Wukong in the far right. If you didn't have Wukong, or if you only have Wukong and don't have Tarlac, you have to have Wukong in the far right. My setup right now, just so you guys know, I have this set up in order. Okay. If I wasn't running my purple team, then instead of Aaron, I would have over here would be like Bold Tusk. And then I would have a different person here. So ideally, you want to go ahead and put your. So the priority first is making sure your stack is proper. So for me, actually, it's a little bit of a difference because I'm putting like this. The exception of the rule is happening right now because I have Panther next to Aaron and Hell because I want to protect my Panther more than I want to protect my Timbertus. But normally you would have everything go from left to right, and I have like a Titan video that is coming out that I want to explain this a little bit more, but I'll explain it with you guys right now. So I have, normally you would have color specific defense down, which in this case it would be Panther. So you can see if you read Panther, the target near right enemies get 54% against Dark Hero for 4 turns. So normally that would go first, and then you would have a defensive down hero that would go next. So this gives an all-around defensive down for 6 turns. So that's why this is why it's in this, okay? And then I typically run a healer of sorts. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. The reason why I'm running Aaron is because it's a level 80 and it has more survivability. If I was going like a little bit more direct, I would probably run this team right here and then just run Tarlac. So this is probably pretty close to like one of the best setups. I mean, this spot right here, this is like my tile damage slot. That could change. It could be something different. But this is pretty much like the most optimal, I would say, because you have Kiana that is going to add the attack power up on damage. And then you've got Tarlac that's also stacking, so those two are stacking. You've got the Tibertus and Panther, those two are stacking on this Titan. And then I've got Hell running as my tile damage hero. So this is kind of like the setup that I have for my Titans, and this holds true with all my teams. Like every single team that I have for each individual Titan has the same sort of stack. When you're just getting started, It's going to be most beneficial to go ahead and create like an all-around best five, single color team, and then after that, you really want to hone in on Titan specific heroes. So that's kind of your next thing there. So this is probably the team that I'm gonna go ahead and run, and then right now I do have my troops that are set. So when I put them in place, I typically put in place from right to left as my troops. The strongest troop is going to go first. So this is kind of my setup, and then this is like my battle items that I have. Currently, I'm running, just so you know, dragon banners. So this slot right here, this switches between dragon banners and turtle banners, mostly based on resources. And then I've got my antidotes that come in on every single Titan. I've got minor mana that I try and use as little as possible, and then I use healing potions every single time. So the reason why I'm running these items is because arrows and axes, those are beneficial, but those are also really good for the events. So I try and have almost like my event items, and then I have my Titan items. So all of these items are like easily able to be replicated, and you can farm for them fairly easily, and you can create a bunch of them. So I don't mind wasting these resources, and I'm definitely much more in the consensus of having more consistent hits rather than setting up so I have like high hits. So for me, I don't have to try and like impress you guys and like put like ridiculous battle items up, because I use my battle items when I'm farming for the events. Um, so that's that. Is Horgle any good? You're only 5 star. I'm not crazy on Horgle. I still use my Horgle quite a bit, but not the best hero. Okay. All right. So it depends on your board. You went 0-6 on raids because your board didn't allow any heroes. See, I actually, Kevin, just so you know, I have a video for that because I see a lot of people complain about bad boards. They like say like bad boards are awful or whatever, and everybody is contingent on the opening board, which you'll see when I raid. I usually color stack all one colors, so people typically are really concerned about that, and there's a video that's coming up specifically for that, Kevin, for you, for sure. So you see three fake heroes. Yeah, I have a few. So your middle should be the strongest one with the most health. Not necessarily. So Speedy, like I said, I have my middle one set, like my middle is set up as you want to have almost like your weakest on the left, on the corners, because they're least likely to get hit by area. It's not so much important on Titans, where on raids it is super important that you want to have typically like your healers, your most fragile in the corners, because they're the least likely statistically to get hit. So it's not so much the middle hero being the strongest; it's more of having the weakest in the back. Who has the highest tile damage? Tarlak and Inari have the highest tile damage, but Hell also has a pretty high tile damage, decently high. Um, I don't know about Albrecht. Okay. Alright, so I have Victor 88. Can he occupy the Yellow Titan team damage slot since he comes in with a free turtle banner? I mostly, like I said, I have two time over healing is what I'm using him for, but he's also at 80. So his tile damage is pretty decent too. So um, okay, all right, getting through chat real quick, and then I'll get into the set. Okay, why does the order matter? That's a good question, Kevin. Because it's muscle memory. Okay, especially for Wukong, it's super important. I know a lot of people complain about Wukong, he always misses and everything like that, but I specifically stack this, and just so you know, I learned this from Zappercat, which he's currently in Mixed Nuts. He used to be in Departed or whatever, and then actually Second Star told me about this. But it's a strategy that I learned that you go from left to right, so you always know that your sequencing is correct. So, like I said, normally it would be defensive. It would be my healer first, and then it would be color specific defensive down, then general defensive down, then my high tile damage, and then Wukong. It's kind of like the setup for like everybody. And like I said, I have a video that's coming out on this. I just want to go ahead and kind of briefly go over this. But everything stacks from left to right. It's especially important if, say, you're running like Grim and like Athena on the same team. You don't want your Athena to go first and then you're firing your Grim after. I just easily set it up so everything goes from left to right, so that you're able to, you don't confuse yourself. Kevin, I don't think I'm gonna be doing any like singing or anything like that. I want to definitely be a little bit more informative. Would I use Wukong on defensive team? At low strategies potentially, but not any time like lately. All right. All right. So I'm gonna get into this. First thing I'm looking at is, can I make a match that will stun? If I can't, I'm gonna go ahead and use my banner there. Reason being is it keeps my hero alive. While I'm healing, I'm healing and I'm looking at my next move. So right now I'm healing and I already know what move I'm going to do next, making the diamond here. And then I've already got a weak point match over there too. So I'm making the weak match because I know I've got the green diamond coming up, and then that's going to hit another weak point here. So while all this is cascading, I'm looking at my moves here. I'm looking at what I'm going to do next. Obviously, right off the bat, I see that purple diamond. So I'm going to do that, heal my dudes. It's going to hurt, but so I can make this move right here. It's probably the best bet. And then now I've gotten kind of slowed down. The weak spot is kind of bad for me here, but I'm also looking at other weak spots, just so you guys know. So I'm looking at the main weak spot that I'm hitting in, and then I'm also looking at other weak spots too. Hopefully this doesn't kill him. Yeah, it did. I probably should have used my banner there. I could have definitely considered using the banner there, but as you guys saw, like I just did that hit. I didn't use like any items, and that's something like a pretty consistent hit. So having a 30k hit on that is decently pretty good. I'm totally okay with having those hits there. So for me, it's much more about consistency rather than being the top of the leaderboard. I want to be able to go and duplicate my results over and over and over and over again. So all right, use Boltas' tank. Yeah, I mean you can do that. Okay. All right, can I dance? Nope, don't think I'm dancing. Post. Okay. Okay. All right. So, but I mean, like a lot of my guys died too. So I'm looking immediately. I see the purple diamond immediately. I mean, obviously that went into my favor. Rather than use up my gems, I'm gonna go here. This is actually a good time to mana up Tarlac, since I'm not too far off. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna do dead tiles first. So you saw I did that red diamond first. And then I'm going to do the green diamond, and then I'll do the purple. So that's super important. I'm getting rid of all the dead tiles that don't do a bunch of damage. And then now I'm going to do this for the most max amount of damage. And then this is going to fire everybody else up. I see a blue diamond immediately to the left, so I'm going to make that blue diamond there. And then this is going to cascade a bunch. I see the yellow diamond right off the bat. I'm making diamonds as a priority over there because diamonds help kill out all of the other stuff. I'm going to go ahead and Dragon Banner just to make sure my dudes kind of survive. If this doesn't cascade into anything, I see the blue diamond immediately. And then you see that purple diamond. Right now, I'm going to go ahead and mana up just a little bit, just because I'm about to make this purple diamond. I'm going to make the purple diamond that affects over there, hits one, didn't do it, but now I'm going to go ahead and do that and fire off. So this is probably going to be like a 60k hit. And all I really used was just my mana potions a little bit. 62. So just so you guys know, like a lot of times people go ahead and they think that like, getting Titan scores is luck. And this is why like I'm trying to get better at explaining stuff, like explaining my brain while I'm actually playing. So that's kind of like very difficult to do while playing. So but I've gotten better at it because I've played so much with you guys and being on stream, and then also being able to articulate and make right moves. So where can you find the most Ascension materials, please? Right in here on Titans is where you can find it. What's up, Jeremy? I didn't see you in our war chat, buddy. I didn't see you. Where you at? My two hells are annoying. Yeah, I try. I like having annoying heroes. Anchor is a diamond, right? What's up, man? Do we have a chance to make it in my alliance? You can certainly go ahead and send me a message online if you've got heroes. But actually, the best way to go ahead and get into our alliances is through our Discord channel. So the description of that is in the video of this. You can go ahead and post right into there, and our recruiters will go ahead and reach out to you from there. But yeah. Oh, you're there. You're in there now. All right, Jeremy. Cool. Uh, yeah, rare quests. Yeah, like Phoenix is right. Rare quests are probably the best. And then you get events, and then followed by Titans. I'll give you that. I think Phoenix has it right. Rare quests, events, Titans, Titan chests. That's right. All right. I'm gonna attack this guy again. So I see. I probably should have just waited on that banner, which it's fine. It's not the end of the world. But right now I'm seeing all my matches. And just so you know, big important thing too is I'm counting. So I'm counting. As you guys, hopefully you guys know at this point, it takes 3 turns for it to go ahead and switch to the next weak spot. So I'm always counting too on my weak spots. And so I'm counting the number of turns that I'm at, the number like what number it is, and then I'm also counting the amount of gems or tiles that are hitting to it. I'm just gonna go ahead and do this real quick. Normally I probably wouldn't do this, but it's okay. It's totally acceptable time to go ahead and do that. I'm extremely stingy on my mana potions. So 1, 2, and then this is going to set up a green diamond too. So I have a potential right here to make a purple diamond. That's why I made that match. I have another potential for a purple diamond. That's why I'm making that match, but I didn't hit those. So obviously purple diamond is going to be my most sought after. And then now I'm counting down. So this is probably like a 30k hit, is my guess. 43. Okay, so much better. But again, you didn't see, I didn't go crazy on items or anything like that. Still a very, very solid hit to be going in. 137 on 3 hits, not using a ton of resources. So again, for me, everything at this stage of my development in this game is resource management and making sure that I'm using the least amount of resources as possible. So you can see, like, I'm like super out of leather strips. Um, yeah, so that's my Titan stuff. Okay. All right, let me scroll back up here real quick. Alright. If on a first move Titan you have the choice, looks like you only have to make creating a diamond or stunning, which you choose. Absolutely, you creating a diamond, especially on the first move. It could be any diamond. Absolutely. Did I see you seeing Dater take the Titan down? No, I didn't watch it. I heard about it, but that's really cool that they did that. We actually had. It's funny. The same time that they had that video going, we're supposed to have Zero do a solo Titan. So Zero actually killed a Titan all by himself yesterday with a little help from Jordan on accident. So we were actually supposed to do that the day before yesterday, which oddly enough happened to be the time that that Crystal Palace was doing a 12-star Titan Blitz. So, but yeah, Zero actually killed a Titan all by himself yesterday, which was really cool. Um, so I'll have a video. We'll have a video of that coming up. Thanks, Phoenix. I appreciate that, man. Finally got to #1 global. US lasted for a good 30 minutes. Yeah, knows what happened, man. I'm surprised it lasts for 30 minutes. I'll get up there and it'll take like 15 seconds. Norton, thank you so much for the donation. I really, really, really appreciate that, man. Thank you very, very much. Bad time. I think it's mostly. I wouldn't. Just so you guys know, when you're at that point, if you're still like working on leveling, I wouldn't sweat your defense too much. The defense stuff, like if you're doing like 3 stars and stuff like that, you're never going to be able to hold or like withstand cups or anything like that. So I wouldn't sweat it too much. But I would kind of, I'm pretty out of tune as far as the proper setup of 3 stars, to be honest with you. Um, okay. Let me actually. All right. You're hooked. You're running 4 accounts, 3 in your lines. God, that's crazy, Jack. I could never do that. I can't even sign into my second account. I actually gave my second account away to Sonny. uh, yeah, the most that is true. Sonny had a hit for zero. Yeah, we did let zero one shot a Titan. It was funny. Jordan got in there on accident, but yeah, we'll make a video of it. What's up, Damon? How are you, buddy? How many times do I farm per day? Person eight. Okay, so I mean that's a lot, Andreas. I wish I could use 8 refills a day. Um, I don't farm as much as I should or want to. I farm when it happens. To be honest, like right now I'm full. Usually I just try and make sure that I don't have it full. It's the biggest thing. So right now it is full because I waited for you guys. I talk too much, man. I'm sorry. It's usually I talk too much or too little. I don't know. So right now, the strategy I'm using right now is I'm just attacking Gwen tanks, but I'm using my secondary colors. Um, so even that move right there, somebody was just talking about like the chat and stuff like that. I had like 6 different ways that I could have used those reds, and I chose the way that cleared the most amount of tiles. Um, so that's definitely not a luck type thing at all in the least bit. So much of this is controlled by yourself. Like even like Guinevere plays into such a huge element of things. So that move right there was cascading into the most tiles. There's so much moves that I don't think people understand how much it's impacted. Alright. Marjana, I really don't want Quintus to go off. I really want to kill him before that happens. Alright, that's annoying. Oh, Quintus is going to go off. Don't think he's going to kill them all. Alright, good. So now I'm going to kind of focus on the right side here. Ghost tiles. I'm going to try and make a match here with Aslar. Uh, Fine throwing some stuff into Quintus because it won't go off again. See again, this is so much like even like that. Like those moves could have been so different had I done it differently. And even like this next move right here, I see a red match that most people don't see. So that move right there, and then this red gives me a match over here. Alright, so you're dead. Alright, I don't talk too much. Thanks, Christine. I appreciate that. um, I know Jordan has laundry to do for Panda. That's for sure. You need to collect for singing. So maybe we'll do like kind of like singing type stuff with the live for sure. Keep talking. We can't learn if you're quiet. That's funny, Jack. Okay, so you say proper setup. What is a proper setup? Shouldn't it? Okay, so should newer players level their base first or heroes? That's actually a really good question. Thank you for asking that, Lil. Um, both. When it comes for leveling up your heroes, you want to level up both your heroes and your base at the same time. They're both super important. I want to make more of like beginner type stuff, um, to where I can focus on answering those type of questions. Definitely want to make more beginner type content that will help out. Um, like I definitely want to get into more of like efficiency, especially like the importance of leveling up your farms, all that kind of stuff. There's so much content I haven't even explored for like beginner to intermediate players that I want to use kind of like my alt for. Um, so yeah. Victor, Kiana. I mean that depends on your other heroes. If it's a first hero, I probably do Victor potentially. I don't know. That's a really tough one to be honest with you, Crow. It depends on your other heroes. Uh, all right. So can never be enough. Thanks, lady. Oh, cool, Keith. Your birthday's coming up. You need a happy birthday song. When's your birthday, Angel? Yeah. Okay. So I love it. So Sonya says her alt is level 9. Probably show some stuff small accounts. Yeah, we can do that. Anchor and live the Christmas show. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll get like little hats or something. Like I mean, December's right around the corner. I mean, I intend on probably streaming a bit more as Christmas comes up. I didn't even mean to attack this guy. Oops. Rip. All right. So this is another case where people are like, "Oh, like your boards are so dependent, stuff like that." So your first move is super important. So right now I see this move here that's going to go ahead and cascade into the reds and the yellows. It didn't go as much as I would like to have had it go, but that's okay. So now I'm counting tiles. So I know that I only need like one more match to go off. And I did that move to get the red up, which it would have set up a potential for a red match. Um, but this will work. You want to share damage? I'll let you share damage with everybody. Some people are not a huge fan of Wilbur on offense, but I literally love Wilbur on offense. Okay. What's up, best foe? How are you? Uh, yours is on Saturday? Gretchen, I didn't know that. Singing while wearing Christmas hats. Okay. Yeah, yay, Christmas videos. Yeah, I don't know. I gotta figure something out, right? I gotta get into the season. Oh, well, it has your name, so that's the hint. Okay. All right, Sonny. How do I play? I don't play this game on PC. I have it on my phone here. It's just streamed through my computer. So my computer is what has all my streaming software, and then I have a game capture. It's called Air Server that I've downloaded that I paid for from my phone, and then and that is connected to my computer. So that's what gives me the imaging on here. Waiting 4 days. Yeah, Kim, it'll take some time for sure. Who is better tank in your? What do you mean by party? What do you mean by that? Can I talk about Christmas event? Yeah, so Christmas event is going to be awesome. You guys will see lots of really good heroes coming up. The prizes, I should say, or the ascension materials are going to be really good. I think you guys will definitely be excited for that. When exactly is your birthday, Angel? You said it's coming up. Yeah, Wilbur on offense is great. Yeah, I love him on offense. Okay. Growth spurt. What do you mean by that? Bad times. Uh, X Cole. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. I appreciate that. Okay. So normally I go after Guinevere tanks right now. So this is like a tier Guinevere team that I would go ahead and bring. So right now I'm trying to get better at my raid or at my alliance wars. Do I go mono yellow versus Guinevere in war? So this is what I would do. The closest I would do to Guinevere mono, and the reason I'm doing it is because it's got the double purples. This by far is my least strength team, and probably what I lose the most on, which is why I like doing it a lot. Northern North, and finally have a good tank. I don't know. Are you talking about who? Who are you talking about for as a tank? So right now I'm prioritizing diamonds. I made that yellow match there. That's fine. Before I crack this diamond, I'm looking at Guinevere. If I crack the diamond, will 3 tiles make it so Guinevere goes off before I can use my Bold Tusk? It's close there. I'm going to go ahead and risk it. but that went into it. If it didn't combo into it, then I would have been fine. So I see the purple diamond over here. And usually, just so you guys know, making a bunch of diamonds against Guinevere a lot of times isn't the best strategy. So this is even something that I'm working on and developing, because sometimes you can just make a bunch of diamonds and then still just get punished because you've just dirtled around too much. So there's been a fair amount of times that I've lost going more for diamonds rather than going for the kills, where notoriously it's usually the other way around. But you can see how much like how much tempo was lost on that questionable call that I made with hold on, I don't think I can win this, but this is gonna do some damage. Put you at 555. Yeah, this didn't go my way at all. That's okay. So again, like I said, I'm doing this purposely. Like, I'm okay with losing at this point because I want to make sure that I'm testing and doing the best that I can to get better at my alliance wars. So I did that setup so I could go ahead and do a yellow and red match right here. I've got the red matches right here. I've got the yellow matches up top here as well too. The best thing that I can try and do is get to 7 matches on my yellows, but I don't think that that's going to happen before Guinevere is going to go off. So I'm probably just going to go ahead and submit to the fact that Guinevere is going to go off, and I'm going to start throwing tiles at Guinevere. So she's going to go off once, and then after she goes off, I'm going to try and make my matches then. Again, another risky move here to where I'm throwing dead tiles over here, but I got to get a little bit of luck. And the tiles didn't go the way that I wanted to. So I'm already super, super, super far behind at this point. And I'm probably going to lose at this point. So I've almost kind of submitted, like I'm in the stage now where I'm testing to see if it's still viable to even run this against Guinevere. This team right here is not a very good Guinevere team. But I'm still in that testing phase. It's a very, very, very difficult raid to win. So I do have a red diamond that I've been setting up. So I do have, now I got to think about this really quick, chat. So there's obviously, so this is one of those questionable things. This next move dictates the whole outcome of this, which actually I think I'm still going to make a yellow diamond on this. So there's two thoughts, okay? So I can make the dragon over there to the right, and that pushes up the yellows to come up to where I potentially have the next coinciding thing is going to be a diamond. But I think if I still make the diamond, I still have the opportunity to make my yellow diamond. So rather than just go ahead and make the diamond, it's best if I just go ahead and actually make the match. So I'm going to do that, so that cascades into my yellow diamond. But you can still see that, like, she hit it. But I should be okay now, because Guinevere isn't going to go off again. So I'm going to go here, and then here. So I put defensive down, and then yellow. And then what I'm going to do in this instance is I'm going to pretty much kill to where I make it uneven as soon as possible. So I'm surprised that Guinevere didn't die. I'd much rather have Guinevere die rather than putting a blind on Zelene. Because I know I can just get my Bolt Tusk up. So my Bolt Tusk is going to go up on this move because I have the follow-up move here. I have to ask myself before I use Bolt Tusk, can I kill Zelene on this move, yes or no? So the good news is I can, because had I done that move and I couldn't kill Zelene, I would have been back to square one with having Zelene go off. So I know that um, doing both my doing the Falcon into June would kill. Mm, Alright, so this is actually getting closer than I really wanted it to. Okay. Gobbler will be useful. We'll see. I don't know how much utility. Yeah, so Zero has a video up where he talks about strategy against Gwen tanks. Yeah, he does. Alright. Alright, let me scroll back up and I'm going to go ahead and read. Alright, so December. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, chat. Alright. How do I do that? Marking names in red. If you press and hold on it, it'll tell you. I think that's what you're talking about. It's done by the system. Okay, alright. So you have 52k gems saved up. Would I recommend saving them for the upcoming event? It's up to you. Christmas is. You're gonna want Christmas heroes. Alright. You have Mach R. Should you level them up? I'm not huge on Mach R, to be honest with you, Bossino. Thoughts on fourth strike between June and Drake? I made it. No, I didn't. I made it. I discussed it quite a bit. I'd compare grades, but June has an edge on Titans, but Drake is better on defense and offensive. Raids, potentially, it's more of your call. I don't think either or is a bad option. It's more of your playstyle. They're both great heroes. Who's a better tank, Agir or Richard? I would say they're both pretty close, but I would probably give it a little bit of an edge to Agir. Um, Richard is still quite good as a tank, for sure. If you do use Makar, I definitely recommend using Wilbur with it. Zero was way lucky with the boards. He didn't promise. Oh, he did. He never did the promise follow-up video. I haven't seen it, Sonny. I'll take a look at it. But I want to bring. I want to make a Gwen tank video, but I almost don't because people will use it against me. So, but yeah, I probably will. Okay. Yeah, Yunnin can be difficult for sure. I think the whole thing of it is with Yunnin, I think people have massively developed strategy against Gwen. Like you had to have faced Gwen and be able to beat Guinevere, but I don't think very many people have been able to face Yunnin, so they have never really developed a strategy against Yunnin. I think that's the biggest thing. Where I will say right now, Yunnin's probably a better tank than Guinevere, but the issue is it's only because of knowledge on how to beat Guinevere. I think people vastly underestimate Yunnin at this point, whereas they don't underestimate Guinevere, and even if you don't underestimate Guinevere, you can still get very, very, very much punished. There's no other tank that's like Guinevere, mostly because of the, like, you can get through, like, getting a lot of damage done to you and everything like that, but you can't get through the major tempo loss that you face when dealing with Guinevere, and that's the biggest issue. You use yeah, so there is definitely the strategy where I know Gwen or I know Zero particularly. He focuses on killing the surrounding heroes, the ones that kill you. So, for instance, this would be like a good thing about it. There's two different ways. I mean, for instance, like I said, I've got this team right here, which I go and I attack into to tier level defenses, and then I also have my purple team that I also attack into tier level defenses. So right off the bat, there's a lot of different things that I'm seeing. Obviously, I wish that there was a scenario where this would be red, but that's not the case. So I do see matches to the left and right, which are good because that makes it so that I don't have to worry about stuff hitting into Guinevere, but I'm also charging up my tiles. But I also do know right off the bat that Zelene only takes 3 reds to kill. So there's that. I think that people would be a lot better if they would focus on their first move and focus on that first to know just how important that move is. So right now I'm definitely going into the strategy to where I'm not worried about Guinevere going off because I'm just gonna make matches so I don't die. So another thing too, when you're faced with this, especially when you're running mono, first and foremost, I already know that I have the match here with red on Zelene, but it only takes 3 tiles to kill Zelene, which in that case I think is close to 1 tile. So 1 tile will probably kill Zelene. So it's better to focus my energy and my efforts to the right, because I know I have this match right here, and you're just dead there. But normally, if I didn't just obliterate everything on that, it definitely would have been better to just make that match instead. Um, all right. My game's kind of lagging a little bit. Yeah, no worries. Norin, let me. Thank you so much for. I gotta hold on. I gotta make you turn you into a moderator, man. Give me a second. Yeah, so anybody that donates to the stream, they become a moderator. So I really appreciate that, man. Thank you very, very much for the donations. Those really help. Like I don't think people understand it. Like I know like everybody's like, "Oh, thank you so much." Like I appreciate it. But like legitimately like donating like really helps. Not only does it help from like a psychological standpoint because it shows that like it's worth it to do these kind of like videos, but it like definitely helps financially for sure. So a lot of my income actually does come from YouTube itself at this point now. So I really, really appreciate you guys, everybody's support on this stuff. So you have 5 5-star darks at 70 waiting for items. God, this is gonna be hard. Is this your first 5-star, Mike? So you've got, all right. So I probably just do automatically. Which one should you max first and why? So Guardian Panther mostly because Panther. It's hard. If this is your very first one, I could see a case to be made between Sartana. But Guardian Panther is going to give you the best all around for Titans. Well, I shouldn't say best all around. Best all around would be Sartana. But Guardian Panther is just her dispel ability as well as what she does with Yellow Titans. She's really good. She's probably one of the best heroes, one of the best purples. So, um, first time catching me live, cool, Nathan. Glad you're able to catch me live, man. Uh, Chat with you guys. Okay. All right. Okay. Mitsuko or Agira as a tank? I don't know yet. I don't have a full synopsis on Mitsuko yet. To be honest with you, I don't want to misspeak. Defeating Quinn on events. Just give you a tip. So Quintus, I would just recommend, I guess, bringing healers, all that heal everybody, and then bring more yellow stuff. Okay. What's up, Adir? All right, some Colorado Springs. Cool. Thanks for all the you advanced in your line so fast and ranked top for Titans of war battles. That's so awesome, Jewel. I'm glad that the videos have helped. My face, I'm lagging right now. All right, Richard or Sarnia? I would probably definitely do Sarnia first. Which is better in war defense? All healers, or only two healers, or maybe three heroes? Healers. That just depends on where you stand. I don't know too much about intermediate or beginner alliance wars. I pretty much I pretty much just stick to kind of the advanced level strategy on wars because I'm totally out of tune when it comes to like beginner and medium. All right, so you already have Aaron maxed. All right, so Mike, I would do Panther. What's up, Jeremy? Um, okay, who should you level first? Definitely Tarlac, Kenneth. Subscribers don't become moderators. Anybody that donates to the channel becomes a moderator. Boltest, Coral, Drake Fung, Sartana, Athena is a good team. Instead, I would have to look at it, Carolina. It depends on your other heroes. Okay. I wish I had a raid flask right now. Kind of want to do some more raiding. Alright, so I can make... So this currently is where my iron is going when I'm full. Alright, so yeah, you also have a Lassie, Gregarian, Gravemaker, Justice, and Azar Max. Yeah, I would definitely do a Panther. You won't regret it. Not to mention she's fast, and you can put her on your defense too. Okay. All right. So now I've been doing. Yeah, I've been finishing hard, and I'm just kind of like doing this. All right. So chat, let me know if I'm gonna die. I'm gonna do this and put this on. Actually, I think I'll probably look. Okay. So this is actually just so you guys know. Okay, so Wayne, are you trying to Wayne? What are you trying to do, buddy? Um, are you trying to join Anchor Cove? Is that what you're trying to do, Wayne? Yeah, this is my actual game. That's. Okay, so Ken Funtimes just subscribed. Okay, so let me check if donated to the channel. Give me a sec. I can look that up. Yeah, chat. Let me know if I die or if I'm gonna die. Oh, Azar's about to die. Oh, jerk. Hopefully it doesn't. Okay. So I don't have anything on Wayne on there. Give me a sec. Give me 1 second. I'm checking. There's like 3 different sources I gotta go ahead and check real quick. Again. Okay, so I don't have anything from you, Wayne. When did you donate, Wayne? Oh, donated on Saturday. Okay, he was on about Fortnite. Okay, that's fine. I can turn you into. That's fine, buddy. I thought you were saying that you just did it right now. Uh, that's fine, man. You can give me a raid flask. That's so funny. Well, then, thank you. Yeah, I could check the video either way. Either way, it's okay, man. I believe you. I'm not gonna call you a liar. Oh my god, my guy's about to die. You guys aren't telling me when my stuff's about to die. All right, now I gotta figure out if I can salvage this. I gotta build my other. I'm gonna build my. I do have an auto team. I'm gonna build my auto team again. I tried autoing with this because it's like the highest team, but I'm definitely gonna build my auto team really quick. Who's better to level up first, Regard or Melindor? I mean, they're both good. I personally say Regard just because of the amount of Guinevere tanks. Or sorry, like Guinevere with like Zelene and like and Zelene and Gravemaker is why I like Regard. But Melindor has really high tile damage and is pretty useful on the on Titans. So I would probably do. I don't know. Both are good. It's hard for me to say. That's hard. Okay, so why won't me PayPal accept for the subscription? It's what are you trying to accomplish, Wayne? Would I run two Wilburs on a defense team? Probably not. I wouldn't know. Okay. Yeah, Regard is far better in Yaris, but both are pretty useful. Well, it depends because there was a time when Melindor was super important just because of her ability to remove buffs. But now the game has shifted recently to make it so it's much more important to remove negative ailments. So that's kind of the issue. But they're both good. I would say Melindor is a little bit more important in the sense of Titans, because you can actually use Melindor on Titans, but Regard is not good on Titans at all, because Melindor does have such high tile damage. So because of the lack of green heroes for healing, unless you have like Albi. Okay. Can I please tell me the effect? So on this stage here, it's fog, so it makes it so mana generation is slower, and all special attacks have a chance to miss. Okay, so all right, so Wayne, you're trying to get into Anchor Cove. Okay, perfect. Wayne, if you want to get into Anchor Cove, in the description of this video, there's a link to PayPal that you can do, or you can also do you can also become a member of this channel. So you can become a member by going to. I got to make a video for this, Wayne. This is my fault, man. Um, I didn't know how many people were actually going to sign up for like a paid for subscription to like my like line chat. I didn't realize how big that. All right, that was rude. I didn't realize how big Anchor Cove was actually going to get. So I got to make it a priority to make the video to explain this. Um, but you can do it one of two ways. Either you can go link, but your PayPal won't let you. Okay, so Wayne, try and look me up. If you go to YouTube Gaming right now, I'm gonna lose this because I totally wasn't paying attention. If you go to YouTube Gaming right now, and then you do a search for me, go to Anchor 7DD and do a search, then you should be able to find it to where it has it set up so you can do it on the membership part. So if not, the PayPal link in this description should work. If it doesn't work, that's an issue. A second. Jewel, thank you so much. Jewel, I really, 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 really appreciate the donation. Thank you very, very much. Jewel, make sure you ask me a question with donations like that. Thank you. That really means a lot to me. Um, and Jewel, I'll get you if you send something in chat. I want to add you definitely as a moderator too. So, thank you very much. Um, Yunnin or Alcon worth maxing? Yunnin is an incredible tank. Um, Probably one of the best. Um, Alkanen, I don't think that I'll ever justify giving anything to. You'll have to bash after the stream. So Wayne, right now, like I said, try to go to YouTube Gaming. Do a Google search for YouTube Gaming, and then once you pull that up, search for Anchor 7DD, and then you'll find that. So what is Anchor Cove? I really have to make this video. Everybody in Anchor Cove, can you do me a favor and like bash me until I make this video? Just so we don't have to answer. I feel bad for everybody like answering this, but like I said, I didn't think that so many people would be interested in wanting to sign up for it. Um, but I guess that this definitely merits to where people like it. So what Anchor Cove is Anchor Cove is my when I set up my YouTube, it allowed you to go ahead and create this section where you could have members. And members were just people that went ahead and donated on a monthly schedule to become members, okay? A few people signed up just as members just to be nice, I guess. But I went ahead and said, all right, well, what can I do to help out people that become members? And the thing that I felt was like useful was to go ahead and create a kind of like an advice section so people could actually get my advice if I'm not streaming or whatever, that they can go ahead and have access to me and still be able to get information added. So it was just like a little added bonus that if you were nice enough to go ahead and do this, I was just going to kind of create this small group where people could go ahead and ask me questions or whatever. So that was the start of what Anchor Cove was just a line group. It was just an added incentive for people to go ahead and sign up for. Okay, so what it has turned into now is a lot of people have actually joined, and Zero actually got jealous that I created this group and he wasn't in it, so he wanted to be added. And then I've got like Roz that wanted to also help out too. So Roz is part of 7 Days Departed as well. So she wanted to get in there, and then I had Chef that was actually in there, and then actually like Lady, who also was in Departed, she's actually also part of Anchor Cove. So a lot of top level players have gone in and they're part of this line group that is more of like an advice kind of like fun section, and it has turned into where I just kind of run stuff by the Cove. I send like different videos and stuff like that. So it's not just like information and stuff, but it's also like a lot of like fun type things that I'm in there. I'm very very active in it. It's like my own like little like family that I have. So people join, and then they know if they have questions or concerns, like whether you're really far ahead or you're just beginning, it's a good spot to get feedback, and it's a way that people can go ahead and do it. Um, that's I guess that's the gist of it as far as what Anchor Cove is. It's my line chat group that people can join, and they can get pretty much instant help. And all you do, you go in there, and like I said, Zero is pretty active. I'm active in it, um, and you get kind of the information you want. All right, so I think I'm gonna do this, and then I know Wilbur is actually really good for this. Drake Fong is good, and then I think I'm gonna put Athena potentially. Let's do. Who do I want to keep alive the most? Probably Athena. Alright, so I should probably be able to auto farm this. Hopefully. Alright. Okay. Wayne, let me know if that worked for you, man. Did it work pulling it up from YouTube Gaming? Is Yunnin better than Liana for a tank? Yes, Yunnin is definitely better than Liana. Liana used to be the number one tank in the game. Oddly enough, at level 70, it was like the best tank to have. Not okay, so not just to be nice. Anchor, we joined because its info is helpful. Okay, well, thank you, Gretchen. I really appreciate that. Norin, thank you so much for becoming a member. Norin, if you could do me a favor, send me a message or put your line ID in the chat, and then we'll get you added over to Anchor Cove. So I really appreciate that very much. Um, it's funny too because some stuff like rings and some stuff doesn't. All right, is my guy still alive? Okay, those are still working. I'm not paying attention to my guys. All right. Did it just now come up? I think maybe, I don't know if I'm lagging or not. Okay. Does your Cove have informational links or just Q&A? Yeah, no, Lil, it definitely has informational links. So I save a bunch of like images and stuff like that. Like different things that are posted. So like the album is quite useful too that you can click on. And then I'm also I usually if I'm doing like videos and stuff like that, I'm leaking my videos to Anchor Cove before it actually goes live to the public too. So you also get kind of like information and knowledge like that too. Uh, yeah, our lady and chef are still in the party. No, lady is not, and chef is not either. So um, they'll always be 7 days departed in my eyes. They'll always be family. Thank you, Squeaky. I really appreciate that. Would definitely recommend it anyway. Any scope level. Yeah, I try. We're trying. I think we have a lot of really good people in there for sure. Yeah, Norm. Yeah, if you could, you can just send a message. One of the people in here will get you out of there. And yeah, Aaron came through. Thanks, Jim. I appreciate that. Jewel, thank you so much too. Thank you very very much. If you could also go ahead and get Jewel added too. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Been a while since I've been on the stream. Glad to see him progress. Still going strong. Yeah, Dante. Is this my Dante? Is this the Dante? Thanks, Red. I appreciate that. Um, I think I gotta do. I gotta figure out some sort of giveaway. I think for how or for Christmas. I'll probably do like a Christmas giveaway. I could also plan that out. That'd be kind of cool. What do you think, chat? You think I can? You think I'm gonna be able to auto this? Come on, make a purple match. Okay. You're 14. Your parents would kill you, spill money on you, Anchor. That's okay, bad time. No worries, man. Okay, no, you used to be on the early streams like 4 or 5 months ago. Oh, okay, Dante. I wasn't sure if you're my Dante. Am I gonna chat? I think I'm gonna die. What do you think, chat? Chat, we might be able to do it. I'm not touching it. Alright, I think I'm lying. Alright, I'm gonna lie. Come on. I cheated. I'm sorry, chat. I really didn't want to waste all the energy again. Okay. Tips have definitely helped you come a long way, saving those gems. Oh, cool. That's awesome. Oh my god. My dudes are just dying. This is bad too, because I'm like totally not following my advice as far as like killing one dude at a time. We gotta make it out of this alive. I believe in you and Wilbur. I believe in you, Aaron. Alright, let's go kill this jerk over here. Alright, let's go kill second jerk over here to the left. Aaron versus Gato? Let's do it, dude. I ain't scared of you. Alright, maybe I am scared of you. That was a lot of damage. This is probably like the worst hero to have alive right now. Oh my goodness. This is so cheating. He still has 1,000 life. I'm so dead, chat. $514. I'm dead right here. Oh. Alright, how do we get out of this alive? That's not gonna do anything. 232. We're dead. Ah, God, that's so annoying. Why can't I do this? I am so mad right now. I'm gonna be able to auto this. I have faith. I'm autoing this. I don't even care. I'm never gonna learn. Alright. Okay, you need to learn English. It's so hard to follow what he's talking about. Sorry, Wellington. Which heroes do you use to generate food? Getting trouble getting 10 1 stars to 2 stars due to color cap at 2. Color specific training seems slow and expensive. Alright, Raven, this is actually a really good question and something that I should probably actually set up as its own individual video, but I want to go ahead and answer for you right now. Your most important training camps are going to be training camp 11 and then also switching off between training camp 2 and 1 when you first get started. So if you only have 3 training camps, I recommend setting up 2 at 11 and then the other one switching off between 1 and 2. That's going to be your most efficient when you're like leveling and getting your stuff up. And then eventually when you get into like 4 camps, you can start running a combination with like TC20. So you can do that, and then you're also still running like TC11 and then 2 and 1. Eventually you're going to get to the point to where you'll have like, you're not really going to be using TC1 and it'll be switching off between TC2 and TC19. So I want to make like a video on that. You don't need to get 10 1-stars or 2-stars at a time when you get started. I would just recommend going ahead and throwing, like if you have, like I would recommend leveling up first, like one color, like you want to find like a good hero that hopefully my guide helps you out as far as like deciding what a good hero is. But one color, one team first. So you want to do 1 purple, 1 red, 1 blue, 1 yellow, 1 green. You're leveling up them, and you want to make one team like that is the best all around first, and then you can start focusing on making better like Titan hero teams. But in that time, you can start throwing your stuff at the individual colors. It doesn't have to be 10 at once. Some people tell you 10 at once, but it's actually, you don't need to do 10 at once, especially if you're worried about doing the specials. Usually your specials will be fine. Okay, so it's done now. Alright, so Wayne, let me go ahead and check on that one for you, buddy. Okay. All right, so we got a couple of people that just signed up. So I need. So we have Ian as well as Daniel that have signed up. Ian and Daniel. That's who I have in there. I got okay. So you just did the sub. Okay, so Matt, what's your name? Yeah, I will make that video. Um, yeah, so I have an Ian and a Matt. If either one of those, okay, so I guess Ian and Matt, what's your last names? Or sorry, Ian and Daniel. I apologize. Yeah, sorry, I'm so stupid because I didn't read the last name. So definitely, if you guys could add Matt Hunia. Sorry, I apologize that from that. Now, Ian, what's your last name, Ian? Lil, thank you so much. All right, so Ian, what's your last name? Yeah, yeah. So if you could, guys, Anchor Cove, if you could do me a favor, get Lil Pixels added, as well as Wayne, as well as Matun. So if you guys, just so you guys know, like if you could send Sani like a message, I'd really appreciate it. She'll get you guys added into the Cove. So thank you guys very much. I really, really appreciate you you joining. It means a lot to me. Yeah, please make the video on leveling. Yeah, Gretchen, I definitely will. Um, I definitely will. There's a ton of videos I want to go ahead and make. So much videos that I want to make. I'm waiting just a little bit longer. A little bit longer. Just so you guys know, Chad, I'm working on sponsorship type stuff right now. So once I get the sponsorship type stuff situated, then I can go ahead and start releasing a lot of the content that I want to do because I'm just trying to get it to where um, financially everything makes sense. I know there's a lot of ideas, a lot of videos I want to make, a lot of videos I know that will help. I'm just trying to get it to a situation to where I can invest the time that I need to make it and consistently and put out the type of content that needs to come out that I feel could be beneficial. But I'm waiting to get finalized answers on that kind of stuff. So, see, I told you we could auto this. Yeah, thank you guys very much. You guys are awesome. I think I'm gonna try and do another stream. A stream probably with Liv in the next few days because I get her tomorrow. So probably either Thursday or Friday I'll probably be streaming again. Probably around 4 o'clock my time on Thursday or Friday, and I'll have Liv with me. So um, yeah. All right, so I'm gonna auto this level, and then I'm probably gonna call it our wraps for today. So this is definitely a good time for me to go ahead and take some like last minute questions, I suppose. So you're at level 34. Been playing for a little over 2 months. What's the best way to get higher level heroes? So Jewel, most of the people that you see that have like higher level heroes, they are they've spent money for them. So I would recommend if you are in a position to where you can budget out to like spend money, um, getting the deals are going to be super important. Like even myself, because I don't invest a ton into the game itself right now. Um, so what I usually do is I'm looking for deals that are better for gems. They give a high percentage of gems, and those are going to be super important to me. And then from that, then you can kind of save up. I also will tell you that using hero tokens, I've found, I don't know if there's like um, confirmed, I guess, statistics on it or not, but the tokens, the hero tokens themselves, have like a higher probability of potentially getting 5 stars. So that'll work too. I know some people like to do like single pulls versus group pulls, which again, this is probably a video I should probably make too, is how to get high level heroes besides just like doing TC20. Um, so that's another thing too. That doing don't do single pulls, do like the group pulls, because that's going to you're going to get the most amount of pulls out of that versus doing single individual pulls. So yeah, so that's kind of some recommendations there. Or if you're not planning on spending money, I'd recommend getting your training camps up to TC20 and running TC20 and kind of crossing your fingers. So that's your other option there. Hopefully that answered your question. So you always spend when the trainer heroes are available? Yes, sometimes people do. People do that. I've never bought those trainer heroes. They're good investments. Don't get me wrong, but um, but they're good. I know a lot of people do it. I know, going to be busy with all these videos, right? What center do I think is best for Leonidas or June in War? From Russia, cool man. Thanks for stopping by the chat. I can't pronounce your name. I'm not even gonna try, but so I would say June is definitely better than Leonidas, and June is definitely best in the wings. So in the far corners. Money spent not guaranteed 5 star hero, but we'll try. Yeah. So Black, I'm trying to sort that out with SG to try and set up a situation like that. Do you think new heroes need to be added to TC20 or 13? Potentially, Dragon. Possibly in the future. Maybe it could be happening. We'll see. Um, but I don't think it will happen for a long time if it does happen. I'm curious to see what happens at the end of season 2. I'm actually willing to bet that at the end of season 2 we'll have new buildings that we can work on, is what I'm starting to guess, and I'll show you why. Um, that's what I'm guessing. I don't know yet. So let's say in your pulls, Evelyn, pull Liana. Who would you do first? More towards Evelyn. So all around, Andy, just so you know, all around, I would do Liana as if it was your first one. Um, then I would recommend Liana if she's your first 80. However, if Evelyn would be like your second 80 or something like that, second or third, I would definitely do Evelyn. Because she's still going to be great at level 70, but Liana is going to be like pretty much amazing all around. How am I dying? God, really? Am I literally dying to Gobbler right now? Chat, what the heck, man? I'm not even watching my game, and this is what happens. This Gobbler's going to kill me? Nobody in chat is like, bro, your whole team's dying. Gobbler, bro. Who would have known Gobbler's OP? How much life are you guys at? 77 life? How are you guys not dead? Um... Definitely don't want to be sitting here trying to battle out Gobbler versus Aaron. Alright. Okay, so made a summary reference sheet with your grading chart EP wiki. Feel free to use it. Alright, Alexander, let me go ahead. I'm gonna pull this up, man. Just so you guys know, like I love seeing it when people make new reference things and like do different things. I think it's really cool. So I don't have the time to really look through this at the moment, but I've got this pulled up. So oh, this is really cool, man. This is a really cool resource that you've made here. I'm briefly looking through this right now, so um, yeah, this is cool, man. So just so you know, I'm glad that you made this because what I want to do, or what I want to potentially do, is I want to like collaborate with people and actually get like resources and stuff like that that are like in this format. Um, I want to start getting content made that I can post in video form. Because I think that stuff like this is like really good to have and to see and to reference. And I think that I have like a pretty big I guess audience that would benefit from this. So I'm like right now with my channel, just so you guys know, I'm at the point now to where I realize that I'm only one person. There's so much good material that's out there that I personally don't even really want to make, but I would love it. I would love to I guess work with other creators, and then we could just like post like the video on my channel and stuff like that. So there's a lot of good resources that are out there that are not being seen because they don't have the audience, whereas I do have quite a large audience of people that are watching it, and it's because I put so much time over the last year just building up my YouTube channel and posting and doing that, and then also obviously like having the name recognition with being in Departed, that definitely helps out a lot. So I can't owe a lot of my credit towards like the enormous amount of work that I've done in my YouTube. I understand that because I run Departed, that a lot of people, the name recognition is there. So I'm definitely working towards my content and my channel to work and collaborate with people, and I mostly want to focus on trying to create like information that is out there in written form, and then being able to switch it over and turn it over into like a video format or a video and stuff like that. So if you know of good content creators or something like that, then that's something. I think that's the next stage as far as what I would want to do with the YouTube channel. Like I would love to have like new content coming out every couple of days, especially if I don't have to create the content, and then being able to obviously give credit to the person that created it and stuff like that. I think that would help out the community quite a bit because I'm only one person, so that's what it is. Yeah, Joel, no worries. You notice you don't use much of my battle items. Any reason? So Jewel, mostly the biggest reason why I don't use my battle items is because my battle items are saved for events. So that's why. Why I don't do color stacking. So I do color stacking. I just don't do it on farming because I want all my tiles to hit. So that's especially when I'm doing auto. So when I'm doing auto, I'm hoping that at least my gems will deal some damage. Which building would I guys recommend training your troops building? Currently, it's one of your training camps. Oh, definitely don't do it your training camp, Jonas. Don't do it your training camp at all. No, 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 no. Um, so this right here is a forge. Okay. You don't need four forges. You do need four training camps. So make that switch right now. You don't need four. So even like right now, like I said, like I maxed all of my buildings. Um, but don't do it at a training camp. No, no. Do a forge right now immediately. Yeah. Liz can contribute. Yeah. I just so you guys know, cause like I get approached by a lot of people that are like, hey, we should do this project, or hey, we should do that, or like this should be done, or something like that. I barely have enough time to even run the alliance. I don't think people understand how much like time goes into the actual alliance itself. Like running 7 Days Departed takes a lot of time. Like most of my time playing this game is not actually playing this game. Like you'll see, like what I just did is probably the extent as far as what I'll be playing probably for like the next, I don't know, 6 hours or so. and then I'll probably get in there. But in the meantime, I'm like answering questions or I'm doing stuff. Um, so I don't really have the time to make or do all the different types of videos that people want to do. And I certainly don't have the time to be making these different guides or like farming for people, giving resources to stuff like that. Like that's just not where I can do it. But that is stuff that like you guys can do. Like for instance, right now somebody is going ahead and making it so they're farming season two to figure out the best place to farm season two, which I think that's amazing. That's so awesome. I don't want any part of like figuring that out. I just want to be able to go ahead and say, like, guys, this is the place to go. You know what I mean? They've already done all the science and all the stuff done. Like, go here. This is where you need to go ahead and and be a part of. Like, this is where you need to be farming. Even though like I'm biased and I tell everybody to go to province two. But for instance, that's what I'm saying. Like for you to like make different reference guides and stuff like that, I don't really want to like manage them or like do them. I would much rather just be the voice if they are something that I endorse, if that makes sense. And then what's even easier, if you make videos and we collaborate that way, and then I can like if I endorse it, then I can just upload it to my channel. So um, that's another thing too. That would be my ideal situation where I just have collaborators that are pretty much using my channel as an audience, and then I can even go in there and edit and make the thumbnails, do stuff, market it right, and stuff like that. So okay, do a video explaining all the videos. I won't do it, right? I know, Mark. What's the best place to farm right now in season two? See, I don't know the answer to that. I just tell everybody province two because that's where I feel like everybody should be. But what I do want is I do want people that are already actually doing it right now to find the actual answer to that. Um, I think that I'm pretty confident in making something for season one, but then I would like to go ahead and create a video on that. I would like to go ahead and create a video on the best place to farm in season two. So, yeah. 5A don't give backpacks anymore. Team Cove, right, Squeaky? Yeah, it depends on what you want to go ahead and farm. Like for me, I'm just kind of farming all around, um, and just kind of like doing that. Oh, I meant to attack that team. Yeah, I'm probably gonna do this raid and then call it a wraps. Take like final questions. So I can do this team. So again, I'm looking immediately right now. I have a video that's going to come out for you guys soon that I've already recorded that you'll see like my thought process on it. I shared it with Anchor Cove and they really appreciated it. I just can't release it yet. Especially on raids. I think I have a really solid raid video that's coming out for you guys that I think you'll really appreciate. Alright, so you're going to go off. Okay, so I have a couple of options here. Either I can make the match in the middle for my blue, or I can use the green diamond that is going to go ahead and cascade and hopefully cascade into blue tiles in the middle there, or I can also make the yellow match, which could potentially set up a situation to where I have a blue diamond. So I'm going to do this. See? See, chat, this is exactly what I'm talking about. People say it's lucky. It's lucky. I get lucky. I get lucky. No. I make specific moves just like that because I understand that I have a way that I could potentially set up diamonds that are coming through. So that move right there, had I gotten 3 blues in a row, that would have created a diamond, or blue and then any color and then another blue sets up another diamond. So this is what frustrates me a lot when people just say like everything is just luck. It's just luck. But no, it's a lot of it is probability. Will I win this match? I don't know because I'm pretty far behind, but at least I have that going for me. So even this is another thing. A lot of people would just click that diamond. No, I'm not going to click the diamond. A lot of people would just go ahead and click the dragon. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and make this move, which is going to clear the most amount of tiles. Alright, so let's see if I can come back and win this. We just gotta hope that Albie doesn't go off. Oh, he went off. Oh, he sent the whole party back. But hopefully you guys like see and understand stuff like that. This is what will, that kind of stuff like that will help you to create, to make you a better player. And obviously I got some tough breaks on there. And I already knew that I was pretty far behind on that. Alright. Okay. Yeah, okay. Uh, all five move to a new alliance. Okay. All right. What's the best spot for getting roots? So, like I said, like a lot of people have opinions on where to go. I like the fact that they're doing 100 people. There's 100 runs that are being done on each individual level, and from that, they're going to actually give you what is actually it. So a lot of times people are just like referencing different stuff, but right now they're figuring it out. So I had a red, which may have given me a blue diamond. Okay, yeah. I think I might have missed that, Gabby. So sometimes I miss it. So even like myself, just so you know, chat, I'm working on getting better. So you think that they should add something to the game where you can duel your clan mates for practice research purposes rather than flags for science? Yeah, I think that would be nice. Yeah, Crystal, I'm actually about to get off, so I apologize for you getting your hopes up to come by. Yeah, replays would be nice for sure. I think that people have suggested that type of stuff. Okay, so like I said, I'm gonna take last minute questions here, and then we're gonna call it a wraps for sure. I think that we did a lot. But thank you guys, everybody, for coming out and hanging out with me, and thank you to all the new Anchor Cove members for sure. Yeah. So like I said, chat, like plan for probably either Thursday or Friday. I'll probably be back probably around 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time is uh is when I'll be back on here. The Inari video should be coming out here real soon. I have quite a bit of content worked out for that, so you guys will have that grade. And then I'm still fielding content for Mitsuko, so I want to make that video there too. So thank you, Squeaky. I appreciate it. All right, so you worked it out on the other side. It was so it wasn't a mistake. Okay. What happens when you go online and someone is raiding you? The raid will continue, and then if you die, it shows up that you lost. So there's a ton of times where I'm playing, and then like randomly it comes up that I lost a raid, even though I've been on a bit. What's the best way to hit Titans when you're a medium-sized player? Rave, I would recommend watching towards the beginning of this stream when I was fighting Titans, and I went into Titans quite a bit on this stream. So that'll help you out a lot. You got your first 5-star max a few days ago. Second one should be achieved by this weekend. Nice job, Mark. You'll have an extended weekend. Oh, cool, Gabby. Alright, well, thank you guys very, 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 very much for coming and hanging out today. I hope to see you guys on the next one, and have a great day. So, thank you.